Morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shashank Ranjan, and I welcome you all to the Daily Current Affairs Show. Ladies and gentlemen, the Current Affairs Show is brought to you by National Defense Institute. The Current Affairs is posted on our website www.nationaldefenseinstitute.in. This is the 21st January Current Affairs. NDI is a leading defense institute of India that prepares you for all India Sainik School Entrance Examination, NDA, CDS, AFCAT, CAPF, till the SSB, where we believe in holding your hand till you get those stars on your shoulders and emblem on your hat. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the discussion for the day. So the first news article that we have is the Justice Clock. Supreme Court E-Committee Chairperson and the Supreme Court Judge Justice D.Y. Chandrachud inaugurated two digital services for Gujarat High Court, a Justice Clock and an electronics payment of court fee. An LED display of 7 feet. What is a justice clock? An LED display of 7 feet by 10 feet, placed at the height of 17 feet from the ground, has been erected at a busy crossroad near the Gujarat High Court premises. The justice clock will exhibit the vital statistic of justice delivery system in the Gujarat to maximize the outreach and visibility of work done by state judiciary. The interface has been designed and developed in the house and will display the data from the National Judicial Data Grid in the real time. A similar format of Gujarat judiciary related statistic will also be available on the Gujarat High Court website under the tab of Virtual Justice Clock accessible to all. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, this clock will show that how many cases are being heard, how many are going to get discharged, so that the people in get familiar with the justice delivery system of the state. So how efficiently the state justice system is working and how many cases are coming daily and how many are getting discharged. All right. And the next is the e-court fee. So how will this e-court fee, digital e-court fee system work? While the online e-court fee system was already available in the Gujarat High Court, which was tested on a pilot basis, allowing the advocate and the parties to procure the judicial stamps online through the electronics payment and upon submission of PDF receipt. This platform will stand expanded to all the district and taluka court. The payment platform is a stock holding corporation of India, SHCIL, and empaneled by the Gujarat government. A PDF receipt of the fee paid will be generated and submitted to the court registry concerned. It will then be verified and within the digital case information system logged as consumed, wherein the receipt will be defaced so as to avoid its reuse or misuse. Okay. Let's move to the next news, that's e-vehicle charging station. TCIL, a mini Ratna Category 1 status company under the Department of Telecommunication, Ministry of Communication with support of SDMC, launched the first e-vehicle charging station in South Delhi, the area at South Extension Part 1 on the 1st of January 2022. So South Delhi is a very, very posh region of Delhi. Okay, the e-vehicle charging station is first one in series of 65 e-charging station to be set up by TCIL in the progressive manner in the next 4 months in the South Delhi area within easy reach of citizens of Delhi. Each charging station can charge 6 to 3 or 4-wheeler vehicle at a time. The charging stations are equipped with CCTV surveillance and Wi-Fi facilities to use by common public. It is also powered by 6 kilowatt solar panel. The e-vehicle charging station will help in popularizing the use of e-vehicle and reducing pollution in the metro city of Delhi. Okay, next we have is the Brent crude. The oil prices are at the highest level since 2014. The Brent crude hits $88 per barrel, up 27% since December 1st, and when it was trading at $69.5 per barrel. Why is crude rising? The spike has been driven primarily by the fear of supply side disruption. The attack by Yemen's Houthis on the fuel trucks in Abu Dhabi, in which 3 people, including 2 Indians, were killed, and the tensions between Russia and the world's second largest oil producers, Ukraine, has raised concern. The outrage on an Iran-Turkey pipeline heightened the worries. There is also concern over the growing imbalance between the demand and the supply. The former did not see the moderation and initially expected as the Omicron wave began. Further, the key oil producing countries have kept a supply on a gradually increasing schedule in spite of sharp increase in the global crude prices. Okay, what is Brent crude? So Brent crude may refer to any or all the component of the Brent complex, a physically and financially traded oil market based around the North Sea of the Northwest Europe. Colloquially, the Brent crude usually refers to the price of ICE Brent crude oil futures contract or the contract itself. Okay, next is the Rural Area Development Plan formulation and implementation guidelines. So the Union Minister Sri Giriraj Singh releases the revised Rural Area Development Plan formulation and implementation guidelines prepared by Ministry of Panchayati Raj. New guidelines 2021 is focused on typology of the villages to prepare the special development plan, population agro-climatic zones, hill areas, disaster occurrences, urban peri-urban areas and villages. Near to NH or SH, the resilience strategies as suggested by BIS, one shoe does not fit all. Dealing with the different development land use standard for different areas with varied characteristic to facilitate the planned spatial development of the rural areas. The Village Town Planning Scheme, VPS, through the community based on collaborative planning, the planning for environmental benefit and the disaster preparedness, linking to the 15 CFCs and respective SFCs, improving the e-governance through the spatial data infrastructure SDI, integrating or consolidation of GP development with the urban cluster block district plan as per the 73rd or 74th CAA and GPDP. Most importantly, using this Swamitva and the Abadi area linking to the land records. Okay. The next news article that we have is India Sri Lanka. Now, India and Sri Lanka extended the existing science and technology cooperation for 3 more years with a focus on new areas like the waste, water technologies, biotech, sustainable agriculture, aerospace engineering, robotics, data, big data analytics, and the artificial intelligence, as well as the industrial collaboration. This was announced at the India-Sri Lanka 5th Joint Committee on Science and Technology Cooperation held on January 20, 2022. There are a lot of opportunities available for the bilateral cooperation. India offers fellowship like India Science and Technology Fellowship, EITEC, and both countries can work through a number of multilateral platforms like BIMSTEC, which they are part of. Okay. The next we have is the Agri-Nutri Gardens. Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission, DAY-NRLM, has observed the Agri-Nutro Garden Week from 10th to the 17th January 2022 through an awareness campaign and encouraging the establishment of Agri-Nutro Garden in the rural household. In the mission's agenda, to support every rural poor household to have agri-neutral garden to fulfill the need of families nutrition, and any excess production can also any excess production can also be sold for income generation. In line with the Prime Minister's vision to enhancing the strength of the rural economy and with the clarion call of uh, Atmanirbhar Bharat, the rural India is showing the way with establishment of over 78 lakh agri-nutri garden towards the ensuring food and nutrition security in the rural India. A total of 76,664 agri-nutri garden were established this week against the target of 7,500. The initiative is also helping in promoting the nutritional awareness, education, and behavioral change in the rural areas involving the farm women and the school children, harnessing the traditional knowledge through the local recipe to overcome the malnutrition and implementing the nutrition sensitive agriculture through the homestead agriculture and nutri garden. All right, so it's a wonderful plan. Let's move to the next news article, that is iLab. Okay. The Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh launched a mobile COVID testing facility in the Northeast, beginning with Mizoram. The first of its kind mobile diagnostic laboratory, iLab, is capable of performing both RT-PCR and ELISA. The lab, developed with support of the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India, is meant to provide COVID testing access to rural and remote parts of the northeastern region of India. The unit has biosafety facility and is capable of performing both RT-PCR and ELISA test. And this facility can also be utilized for testing of other infectious diseases like TB, HIV, and therefore will remain relevant even in the post-COVID times. Dr. Jitendra Singh acknowledged the effort made by AMTZ, Andhra Pradesh Medical Tech Zone team, for building its unique innovative facility through the tireless, dedicated, and committed efforts. Okay. The next news article that we have here is BrahMos. The BrahMos supersonic cruise missile with enhanced capability has successfully been test fired off the Odisha coast. BrahMos supersonic cruise missile with increased indigenous content and improved performance has successfully test fired from the integrated test range Chandipur off the coast of Odisha on January 20, 2022. The launch was conducted by BrahMos Aerospace in close coordination with a team of Defense Research and Development Organization DRDO. The missile was equipped with advanced indigenous technologies and followed a modified optimal trajectory for enhanced efficiency and improved performance. The missile with the modified control system has been fine-tuned to achieve the enhanced capabilities. Now, the BrahMos Aerospace, the joint venture between DRDO and NPOM, Russia has been continuously upgrading the powerful, highly versatile BrahMos to increase its effectiveness, lethality against the sea and land target. BrahMos is the potent missile weapon system already inducted into the armed forces. Okay. The next news article that we have is IAS officers and central posting. The center has proposed amendment to the IAS cadre rules in order to exercise the greater control in the central deputation of IAS officials, which was often been at the center of tussle between the center and the state. With the current rule on deputation, the central deputation in the IAS is covered under the Rule 6.1 of IAS Cadre Rules 1954, instead inserted in May 1969. It states that a cadre officer may, with the concurrence of the state government concerned and the central government, be deputed for service under the central government or other state government or under a company associated with body of individual, whether incorporated or not, which is wholly or substantially owned or controlled by the central government or by any other state government, provided that in case of any disagreement, the matter shall be decided by the central government and the state government, or the state governments concerned shall give effect to the decision of the central government. As per January 1, 2021, out of around 5,200 IAS officers in the country, 458 were on central deputation. Okay, let's move to the next article, that is Somnath Temple. Now, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated the new circuit house at Somnath on 21st January 2022. The Somnath temple is visited by lakhs of devotees from India and abroad every year. The need for the new circuit house was felt at the existing government facility was located far off from the temple. Okay, so since the circuit house was located far off from the temple, so lakhs of devotees were taking help of the private residents near the Somnath temple, and that is why a new circuit house had to be built. Now, it has been built with over 30 crore and is located near the Somnath temple. It is equipped with top class facilities including the suites, VIPs, and deluxe rooms, conference rooms, auditorium halls, etc. Do you know the Somnath temple, also called the Somnatha temple or Diopatan, is located at the Prabhas Patan district, Veeraval in Gujarat. One of the most sacred pilgrimage sites for the Hindus. They believe it to be the first among the 12 Jyotirlinga shrines of Shiva. It was reconstructed several times in the past after repeated destruction by several Muslim invaders and rulers. After India's independence, those ruins were demolished and present Somnath temple was reconstructed in the Maru Gurjara style of Hindu temple architecture. The contemporary Somnath temple's reconstruction was started under the order of the first Home Minister of India, Sri Vallabhbhai Patel, and is completed on May 1951 after his death. Presently, the Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi, is the chairman of the Sri Somnath Mandir Trust. All right. So these were the important news articles today published on the website, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any doubts and queries, you can always post it in the comment box below. We will reach you. And if you have any more queries, you want to contact us, you can visit our website www.nationaldefenseinstitute.in and give us a call on the number that's on our website. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet in the new session the next day.